Hello everyone, and welcome to another part in Let's Play Hattrick. I'm here with the usual Sunday update on what happened in the past week. There is not that much to report this week, but I'll try to do the best of it. So, yeah, let's start with the matches. The matches, that's all we're about. So we played a friendly with SAPPHIRE Resort on their stadium this week, and we kinda got beaten. Our B team got beaten. They won 2-0. It was kind of a fun game. Pardon me. 3,041 spectators came, so the income was 640,300 Czech crowns, and we got half of it. So it was fine, even though we had to travel abroad. Some minor investment into our team, about, I don't know, 2,000 euros maybe? Something like that. We were unfortunate enough to hurt two of the players of SAPPHIRE Resort, for which I am terribly sorry. Especially his goalie, who, as I was told, was, he was knocked out for almost half a month, and now he's hurt again. So I'm really sorry about that. And we also wounded someone, Robustino Rivera, which is a forward. Okay, so that guy was hurt as well. We had absolutely no chances in this match. They got all of the 6 that were there. So, yeah, it was just a friendly, but it was fine. Our team performed admirably, Akshishtal being the lead player in the midfield. We had Agoset and Zafariadis on the sides, learning the ropes. Yeah, we need to make them, better at defense. So they're kind of dragging the team down, but it's okay. Rade Woznovsky was the captain. Winfried Waterstraat, the forward. Damn, Rade Woznovsky is getting really bad. Yeah, he's getting wow, he's almost 40. But we're still waiting for training guy or Under Saili to be out. He's gonna be out at this, and at the latest at the end of the season. We're sure about that, but still he's okay. So we played that match, and we played another match against first FC Teplice, which we won 3-0. It was kind of nice. We won. We had 10 chances, made 3 of them actually happen. They had 1, and they didn't capitalize on that, which is good because we still hold on to complete. No, we got 3 goals? Really? When? I didn't realize. Okay, we got 1 from Bristol Hammers here. Then we got 2 here from Lamala FC. Really? How come? This is really weird. It's a bot team. How the hell did that happen? Oh, I know how. We played with the B team. Yeah, because the cup was on. Okay, so that's not a perfect score. We have 51, 4 and 3 against, so that puts us to 48 points. But it's still okay, Even though we scored only 3 goals this week, we are still way above the quota, which is 41. We have the full amount of points, so we're generally fine. So the match was kind of fun. We have the stadium upgraded. You guys already probably know that. We now have 34,700 seats. And it was actually completely sold out on the bleachers and seats on the roof. Was there rain? Despite threatening clouds, no rain come. Okay. So we have hit probably the limit on the basic seats and the VIP seats, but I think we could build 2,000 more bleachers and about 500 more seats on the roof. That could happen, I guess. How much would that be of an investment? 2,000 bleachers and 100 seats on the roof. Requested proposal, 5,800,000. Do we want that? Do we want that? That's the question. We don't. Let's not deal with that right now. We played against the second team, so this is the high point of the season, so it's not gonna get better in the future. So we should be okay. So anyway, the match was pretty cool. No one got hurt, which made... No, wait, Zacharias Seferiadis got hurt. I forgot about that. He's supposed to be injured for 2 weeks, which kind of sucks. But I'm hoping that he will get better sooner. He's definitely not gonna play in the friendly though, which we have against Bertvik FC. Yeah, on our stadium. I actually started to do this little shady thing now. I thought of how, you know, our expenses are increasing. So you guys don't send me requests anymore, and that's fine. If you did, nothing bad will happen. We will have 2 matches always, one on my stadium and one on the other. But if we won't, I'm gonna always go for the pool. Oh, I can't now, but I'm gonna always go for the pool and try to get as good team as possible and play with them on my stadium. So that should give us a decent amount of money. You know, we won't pay for going abroad. So it's like $500,000 extra every week. That's pretty cool, right? Anyway, with that said, the training session was kind of a success. I decreased the stamina training share to 5% due to the fact that we're trying to make Alexander Krzysztof better. I spoke with the few of the U20 trainers, and they kind of made sure that I understand that. No, sorry, not Alexander Krzysztof, it's Daniel Kiako. They made sure that I understand he's really good and they're really interested in him, but he needs to be trained quite a lot. So we're working on that right now. We're gonna make sure his playmaking goes up as much as possible. Vlastimir Bachag is just a bit of meh, you know, right now, but we'll see. These guys can get really good. Alexander Krzysztof already, if we try to sell him, I look at the transfer compare, could sell pretty high, you know, but we're not gonna do that right now. We'll sell him later on when he gets a bit more mud on his boots or whatever you want to say, which is kind of a bummer, because one thing that I noticed also is you notice that the only one who had skill improvement is Karol Bartowiak. He's having defending of formidable, winger of solid, and playmaking of supernatural. This guy is just a beast. We bought him for how much? Transfer history for 17 million, which is incredible. And we could now sell him for 220 million. There's not enough data for that, but I'm pretty sure he would fetch at least 160. He has been with us for quite some time, though, as well, so I would not be afraid to set his price for 200 million. And see if he manages to sell. The thing though, the problem here is that we will need to sell him. Once he gets to playmaking of 15, which is Titanic, is it? No, world class. There is no point in us training him more. I mean, like, why would we? You know, when you check the world, there is not much demand for people with higher playmaking than 15. So it would be the right time to sell him. But who will we get instead? That's going to be a really big pain for us. You know, if you look, for example, at this match, he's really pulling everything together for us. You know, this is the midfield we have right now. If I, for example, put in instead... I'm playmaking. Who's next? Alexander Krzysztof with excellent playmaking instead of Karol Bartowiak. Look at what that does to us. It lowers everything really a lot. I guess we won't have much of a choice though. We will have to put someone in. It's possible because... Actually, I haven't checked that. Hattrick skill calculator. If you look at the training estimations and see what he's like, Karol Bartowiak, he's 20 and 160 days. 106 days. Oh, he's almost 21. His skill level is supernatural now. No sub-skill. Coach level 7, yeah. Everything is perfect. How long is it going to take him to get higher? Okay. 9 weeks. So almost 10 weeks. 9.4 weeks. Okay, now if we look at Alexander Krzysztof, who has the highest playmaking, and we make the same calculation here. Wait, I need to do it again. HT training tools. Players. Where is Alexander Krzysztof here? 17 and 99 days. Choose a skill, playmaking. 17 and 99 days. His skill is excellent, right? Yeah. His sub skill is, I don't know, let's put it on 0. We have no idea. Stamina share, nothing. Okay, and playmaking. So he'll have between 10 and 11 skill in the time that Karol Bartowiak will be supposed to go. Now, why I'm talking about this is that holding to Bartowiak seems like a bit of an issue. I'm not sure. Let's look at the transfer search. If we go with, say, 22-year-old guys with playmaking of 16, I don't think there's gonna be an increase in price. Yeah, look at that. They're just, you know, they're not 750 now. Meh. Hattrick, Oscar. Okay, so he has hopeless skills, but what about you? Yeah, you look pretty decent. You have a nice winger, not so good defending. So you're a bit weaker than Bartowiak, but transfer compare. Yeah, look at that. They're not that valuable anymore. So his most valuable is right now. So if we hold to him, it's like a diminishing investment for us. Now I looked at the transfers, and I think someone like this would be ideal for the next trainee. The reason why I'm saying this is because Bartowiak, where is he? I think I closed him. Players, Bartowiak, where are you? Here. Bartowiak has pretty decent defending and not bad winger. His scoring is, you know, awful. So if we found someone who has outstanding defending, better than Bartowiak, he has excellent winger, which is better than Bartowiak, and he has excellent scoring. So he would pretty fast became a great playmaker, and he would have all these good statistics to help us with all the scores. So this is again a much better dude that we can train and sell later on. And his training estimation should be pretty cool. He's 19 and 72 days. Or is he 19 and 72 days? His skill level is poor though, which is a really low thing. But on the other hand, if we train him full time, you could see that he would reach 15 when he's 23 and 43 days. And then he would be, you know, incredible. If we would buy him for 70 million, he would be like a star. You know, with all of these pretty high, he would sell really good. But yeah, like, we would need to move someone from the B team to the A team, and Alexander Krzysztof is the best bet. His defending though and everything is not all that good, which bothers me. We're gonna get in the higher series, so this would be a huge, you know, downfall for the midfield. I don't know. Any opinions on that? I could of course buy someone or search for someone who has higher playmaking than this. Say playmaking of at least excellent, but I'm not entirely sold on the idea that we can find someone like that. Yeah. Yeah, there's no one. Defending. Go with Titanic? No, Magnificent. And remove the maximums. Yeah, there's Nicolas Maita, who's 25. Wow, this dude would rock. Central defender. Transfer compare. His best position is a central defender. Set pieces magical. I don't know why people really deal with set pieces that much. No idea. Anyway, I think you guys catch my drift. I don't really know what to do with that. Maybe we could buy someone like this and just train him who would have weaker playmaking with higher stats. I don't know. Yeah, but there's no one. We produce top-notch players and we get a lot of money for them, but this, you know, just when we get to the higher series, this would be a huge hit to our team. But keeping Bartowiak around just seems like such a waste. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, we'll have to deal with that when the time comes. Let's move on. So yeah, that's the thing. Finances. We're doing fine. We earned a lot of money. 14.4 million Czech crowns for the match. Sponsors gave us 4.1 million. They're really happy, so we made 10.9 million, which is pretty good, you know. Balance for 2 weeks, excluding transfers, 8.0 million. So I'm kind of happy with that. Good for us. 8 million per 2 weeks is grand. Fans are ecstatic. They're high on life. They thought we have the edge, but they didn't expect that much. The problem, well, we will win. They expected we have the edge with FC Teplice right now. Their expectation before was it's gonna be a close. Yeah, it will be a close affair. They changed that based on the current match, which kind of bums me down. I would have much rather beaten them, you know, than had fans more ecstatic. But the great thing is that the fan updates, when you look at them, gives us way more people. We are soon going to hit the amount of members that we had before, and then gonna 10% extra. So great. Finances we already saw. There's no cup, tournament, training I spoke about, challenges I spoke about. So now the youth team. Well, we didn't find anyone. Wait, what was that? Youth week, 1 ABC. We're over at this week. We haven't found anyone interesting this week, so it's all the old squad. But there's not much to report. Nicholas Štipek, I can promote him. He will be 83 days later. Yeah, this guy is out. Zdeněk Mutina, nothing. Petr Wafner, nothing. František, nothing. Štěpán Souček definitely sucks. He has good passing, but his playmaking is awful. Defending is awful. Tomáš Macík, I put a lot of hope in him. He's awful. Matyáš Dudík, awful. Vlastimil Kocian looks pretty good all around. If he had high winger, he would be pretty good, but he has no specialty. So I'll have to look into that guy. I put a lot of hope in him. Bosa Malcharek, not much. František Reichman, not much. Zbigněk Mečínský, nothing. Ondřej Prikovino, nothing. Sebastian Hanzík is starting to look really awful. And Leopold Pavlov, not much to be said there. So that's about it. Pretty bad score. I'm not managing to find anything interesting there. You know. But speaking of the transfers, I know that we had transfer history. Will that show us? No. It doesn't show you, but one of the players that we sold previously, I had no idea. I think it was Martin Paudus. Was sold recently for a pretty high price. No, Martin Paudus. Was that someone? No, so that's not him. There was someone else. Julian Wobebala. I hope you're doing fine, man. Yeah, he's been training like crazy. Okay, that's I'm thinking. One of the players. Wait, can you see hot listed players? Transfers. Hot listed. Because I saw a player that we sold before. Key players. challenges. I don't think we can see that, which is kind of a bummer. One of the players that we previously sold was being sold, and I was kind of surprised about that because he was sold for a pretty decent price, like 12 million. But I don't think he sold actually, so they might keep training him. But it was a youth player. I had no idea about him, but maybe Svatopluk Kuchera? Total skin index, no. Wait, Svatopluk Kuchera. Yeah, his DSI was 240. And now he has 810. Okay, he's been training. Ketoslav Mentvig was definitely not that guy. He had 410, now he has 350? What? He's going down? Doesn't make much sense. Svatopluk Kuchera, could that be him? No. He had a TSI of around like 2000 something. Martin Paldos. Could you mean the guy? It might have been 810. Now he has 1,330. So maybe he's the guy who was selling. First off, I'm not training him properly. I think he might be that guy. So I saw them, being sold, and I wanted to catch it on cam, but can't because it was just I was at work. And then I forgot about it. But our, Grandmaster plan to sell our trainees is starting to work pretty well. So that's all I basically wanted to say. So anyway, that's pretty much all from me for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know how you're doing. If you haven't, then too bad for you. And till next time, you guys take care.